Hi everyone, Susan and I here at the on Moonshiner 28, heading toward the Fontana Lodge. Thought I'd get on here. This is our fall trip up to the mountains, and we're heading over toward the Tail of the Dragon to get our Christmas picture taken. Every year we try to get close enough so that the photographers can catch both of us in a flattering pose going around the mountain. And so I won't be making a regular single pass down the Dragon at any speed of any kind. I will be stopping a lot, or really slowing down a lot every time we see a photographer. And there are a lot of them on there, so it'll be a slow speed up ride. Anyway, slightly different camera position. You might be seeing something different at the edges of the film of the screen. Hopefully it worked out all right. But I thought I had a little question for you. Taxes, specifically property taxes. Now, I don't know how you feel about property taxes. I'm of a mixed mind on it. I know they have, I know the money that's collected from property taxes is usually goes to local schools and some other things like that. But that's just the local taxes. The state taxes might be a whole different animal. But I don't know really where all the money goes. But there are people that make the point that, you know, you buy something and then you have to pretty much pay the state to keep it, or pay the local municipality to be able to keep it and enjoy it. And if you don't pay it, you can actually lose it. They can take it away from you. I don't know how I feel about that. That doesn't really intrigue me very much in terms of a good thing. But the reason I brought this up was I I had to renew the tag on the Yamaha. Now in North Carolina, the tags are, whenever you got the title issued, I guess that's, or the tag issued, that's when they, every year you have to get your tag renewed. And in Georgia, they don't do it that way, they do it on your birthday. All your wheel vehicles have to be done on your birthday. So anyway, North Carolina, back to that. So I got my renewal slip from North Carolina, and there's property tax on that. That's how they collect it in North Carolina. You can't get a tag without paying the property tax on the vehicle at the same time. And the reason I brought this up was they put a value down for what they're basing their tax on. And my lovely Yamaha, my 2008 V-Star 1300 Touring model, lovingly preserved, not probably dirty right now, but anyway, still lovingly preserved, and I will be buried with. They value it at $1,650. Now, I don't think I can buy one for that anywhere. When I look online, you might see one in the high twos every now and then. Most of them are $3,000 to $4,000. You know, even as old as mine and with 50,000 miles or so on. But I thought it was funny. I don't know how they came up with their value figure for that. But anyway, the tag and tax total was $40. Now I think they charged me $10, maybe 15. I'm not sure. I didn't break it down. I don't have it with me, so I can't really give you the exact figures because there are 2 or 3 different little taxes tied into that, plus the value of your property. And but it's kind of funny, you know. $16,050, excuse me, $1,650 for my Yamaha. That's sacrilege. That bike is priceless. Now, I hope the state of North Carolina doesn't find out, because then I would have to really pay some incredible tax on it if they knew that it was priceless. But what do you think about this? You know, I don't know. I guess we could, you know, how are your feelings on it? Do you feel like you're being overly taxed, underly taxed? I know my tax on my property, my house and land in North Carolina, has went up by half again this past year. I believe I was paying $1,600 a year last year, and the year before that, and then this past year I had to pay about $2,300. So it's really gone up quite a bit. But you know, I know there's ways to go and you can protest it. You can go in and tell them, you know, prove to them or try to prove to them that they overvalued your property. But The bad thing for me is that all the land around me and right there is being turned into housing developments, and all the farmers are selling their land out, so the property values have gone straight up. And I'm sure it's not my house that I built for just a little under $100,000, but 30 something years ago, but it's probably the 10 acres that I'm on. But I don't know. What do you think about it? Let me know. See what your thoughts are. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.